Good morning. I just want to give you guys a quick overview of what Monday, November 23rd will look like for our Monday LKITs. So there's now two EL groups in here. You want the one that just says EL Monday students, not the group 2 one. When you click on that, you'll see there's instructions here in English. They will be translated into Spanish by Monday. So you could just post that for your students if you want to. And then they'll move over into the classwork tab and they will see Monday 11/23 assignments. One of the first things that they're going to see when they get there is a checklist, just like last week's. When they open it, it will be red like this. And we're asking for the first two things they do are review of things we tried last week, again with picture instructions, videos, whatever can help. And then they'll move to the second slide where it's new things. You would just get as far as you can with your kids. You don't need to try to race to the end of the period with each kid and make sure they did every single task. Do what we can. We'll check off what we can, and we'll revisit things the following time we get to be with our students. What's different this week is these slides are also in Spanish. I made them in different colors just so that you could stand at the back of the room if you were interested in what sorts of resources they were using. You could be able to tell, okay, this kid is trying the English or they're more comfortable with Spanish. Either way is fine. And again, we have things linked at the bottom here. There's videos. On this one, looking at your grades in SIS, there's picture instructions in both Spanish and English. We're asking our students to submit an assignment in Google Classroom where the teacher made a copy for each student, which we all know is our preference when teachers do that. And then the sixth one, you'll see I called it a challenge task. If you get time to get this far with students, this is one where the teacher has posted an assignment in Google Classroom, but the kid can't write on it. So they didn't make a copy. So now the kid has to make a copy of that assignment. And we know that's one of the roadblocks for our EL students. So in Google Classroom, they're going to find an assignment called, Can You Make a Copy? And then here is a video in English or picture instructions with Spanish and English to help them understand how to submit that assignment. Again, you'll have the checklist so you can check off for students either during class or after class to indicate progress. The reason that's helpful is we can look and see if a student shows up in a couple of weeks and they've never been before to our Monday session. We can revisit with those kids separately. We can say, well, we've already moved on from this, but you still need this. So let's see what we can do to help and support you. You'll have this Monday dashboard again. I've made it blue just so you can remember to see the difference. Again, these are the targets which I shared with you. This is the guide. You can see it's still in progress. This is the guide just to remind you of how things are going. And then again, these are the resources. NVFS is coming again this week, and Peter says we're going to be doing it just a little bit differently. So down here at the bottom are NVFS instructions, which you can access by scrolling down, or you can click on this button that says here, and it will take you down here to this instructions box. So I hope that's helpful. I hope I haven't talked too much, and I hope you know how grateful I am for all of the work that you do, and I'm saying it on behalf of your students who sometimes might forget to tell you. You're doing great work.